I'll tell a quick story and I'll try to make it brief. Being in drug court, you got drug tested all the time. Couldn't smoke real weed. And this is when Spice just came out. The whole thing about Spice is they take potpourri and they spray a chemical on it. And all they did was they made it one chemical away from THC. Well, over time, they made each of those chemicals illegal. So it got crazier and crazier because they were altering a chemical every time. So this is before they did all that crazy stuff. This was just
we don't even know what we were smoking, really.
Well, when I hit this shit, when Duke hit this shit, we were watching Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And like all of a sudden you get like the laughs. It was acid. Like no bullshit. It was like a fucking mushroom. It was like taking acid. It was an hallucinogenic. Now you're tripping balls off, right? So we just started laughing at this one scene in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Okay, Monster Man, that's what it was. Yeah. And it got very like
Dude got a fucking flashback just now. He's like,
The laughing got very uncomfortable. The laughing got very uncomfortable for me. Like I almost started panicking and freaking out. Like, I gotta go get some water. It was like, why are we still laughing? Oh God, what's going on? You know, it was like it's over, right? You're just laughing.
You had a Joker moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What is going on? Right. Our friend pulls up and like he's like, "Yo, I want some of this," but I'm already like panicking and freaking out.
I want some of this.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Everybody's dying, and he's like, "I gotta get some of this."
All I remember is after that, like when he got there, the whole left side of my body went numb. And I'm like, I'm having a fucking stroke, dude. Fucking panicking, tripping. And like, I remember Duke, I was like, guys, you gotta take me to the hospital. You gotta take me to the hospital. Brian, you gotta take me to the hospital. Both of them were like, nah, I can't drive. I'm like, what?
Really,
So
Duke?
I went outside and I just called 911. So
Duke was like, I don't remember that shit.
I go back inside.
I remember.
Oh yeah, I go back inside.
Take me to the hospital.
And I inform Brian that I just called 911. When 911 comes, the cops come first.
Oh shit, they're coming.
God,
no,
you call the cops?
It was more than an oh shit moment.
Was that bad?
Brian ran and told Duke, like, Duke, Josh just called 911. As soon as Brian tells Duke that, Duke vomits.
I was like, oh,
shit
God,
just got real. Yeah. Shit just got real.
What the fuck?
Brian panics and slips and falls on Duke's puke.
Oh my God.
He's like, oh, boom, he falls on it. And then, like,
I want to hear the recording so bad of the dispatch.
Brian runs over to me, and for whatever reason, he starts hugging me. He's like, sometimes this helps me when I'm having panic attacks. I'm like, it's not helping,
Get off me.
The ambulance comes, and I get in the ambulance. I get to the hospital. They put me in a room. They turn on CNN. Mind you, this is like you're tripping balls, right? Like,
and then
it's
Spice
tripping.
Diamond comes on.
And then on CNN, they're talking about the recent deaths that have happened of people smoking Spice. I was like, what is going on?
What were you doing, Duke, the whole time? Were you just tripping balls?
So I puke, I freak out, and I'm like, I can't do this. So I just lay face down in the guest bedroom. And
it just melts.
I'm falling into a Tool like world. I was in the bed meditating I was having visuals going on like in like Tool world. It was crazy.
I knew the pieces.
I know.
And it was like finally it was like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun was coming up and like nobody was picking up. No, and like I just remember asking some dude in the waiting room waiting for his wife for some serious shit was like, I need to go get McDonald's. I'm like, I live right behind McDonald's. Can you drop me off? He's like, sure. That shit was wild. That's my 420 Blaze It story.